Hi, this is Mike and we're looking at the Dow Jones chart. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what the next three waves are going to look like in the Dow Jones. Okay, so at the small degree, we've already made a wave one and two. Okay, so this is my latest findings. I believe wave E for the Dow Jones ended, and it ended exactly where it should have ended, right? It ended at the end of the first wave A. So 2020 March, we bounced, we created wave A, B, C, D, E completed, right? And now we have the start of wave C, right? And so you'll notice that that came back to its first wave A. And now when this wave C completes for that wave D, price should then come back again to the end of the first wave A, which is the wave A that started after the GFC. Okay, so the GFC low, wave A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, and then we should get something as long as wave A, take us up to about 100,000 on the Dow. Now, I'll quickly touch on the bigger picture here so you can understand how the fractals work. Right, once we complete that D wave, which is an expanded correction, like I said, prices typically revert back to the end of wave A, which is the larger wave A since um, the 1987 crash, right? So I have the bigger picture video. I'll link it down below so you can have a look at the what's happening since the Great Depression. But once this particular B wave ends, we're going to make a move similar to that one that happened during the 90s, right? So this is one piece of evidence to suggest that potentially, due to the length of that wave A, this might end up being a type 2 expanded zigzag, where potentially price doesn't go back completely all the way to wave A because wave C would be too short technically. Otherwise, it just might be longer to make that high. Okay, so that's obviously going to take some time to happen. It definitely it could happen. If you check out that video, you understand a bit about what I mean about all the booms and busts that are coming for these subdivisions of all these of the larger zigzags to complete. So without getting too ahead of myself, yeah, that's what I'm expecting at this point. Explained in 3 minutes, which is a record for me. Right, so at the smaller degree, we have wave one, I believe, ended at the highs here. Then we have an A, B, C, D wave is almost done before we see, I believe we'll see wave E come back down to about 0.618 before we start making a move up for that wave D to end. Okay, so that's what I believe is going on in this market. How this will sort of connect with the euro analysis, in my opinion, will be very interesting. I think that this move will complete whilst the euro is still correcting in wave two when it finally starts getting into wave two. Um, I don't think there's any reason to believe that what's going on in this particular move for this smaller zigzag to complete and the wave B to complete, I don't think that's really going to affect the euro uh, that much in cryptos. I think it's more once this larger wave down comes back down to complete that's when the correction in cryptos and the euro will be over, and then that's when we'll start moving higher as per that larger move that's the same length as the one that happened from the GFC to 2018. Okay, so this is my view on what I believe is happening using RS wave. Remember, RS wave is not Elliott wave, right? It's a methodology that I myself created over 5 years and then started posting ideas, practicing the methodology and teaching it to others. So if you found this video interesting and informative, please show your support and I'll catch you in the next one.